2, 3, 4. Well, good afternoon, everybody out there in... Oh, I can't get the mic. It's a good start, isn't it? Good afternoon, everybody out there in Facebook and YouTube. There's blood. There's wind, there's blood now. This is Matthew Regan, everybody. Yes, I can hear you. That's excellent. We are playing for you now. Matt, you can take it away if you like. We are playing for you live. No expense spent. And we have got some heaters, so that's nice. I hope you're enjoying this in the comfort of your warm, wind-free, well, I hope it's wind-free, Derek, wind-free living rooms. Just about dry, I think. And we've got a fantastic show lined up for you because, we've got talent from all around the world. We're going to be heading over live to Essex later on in the show. We're going to be going to the US of A later on in the show as well. But right here in Crowhurst, Surrey, in my back garden, it gives me a great pleasure to introduce to you now none other than Matthew Ford.
Good afternoon. All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I get along without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I get along without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you both. You're very kind. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to our presentation to you this afternoon. It is raining. It is about 2 degrees. I don't have a Donald Trump tan. This is a heater that is just about burning out my retina as we speak. But it's a great pleasure to be on stage anywhere. So thank you for joining us. It's always a great pleasure to share the stage with Captain Nemo and the castaway himself, Matt Regan there. This next tune was a big hit for Nat King Cole. It's called Let There Be Love. It's really raining now, isn't it?
It's all damp.
Let there be you. Let there be me. Let there be oysters under the sea. Let there be wind and occasional rain. Chili con carne, sparkling champagne. Let there be birds to sing in the trees. Someone to bless me whenever I sneeze. Let there be cuckoos, a lark and a dove. But first of all, please, let there be love. Let there be cuckoos, a lark and a dove. But first of all, please, let there be love. Love. Ooh, love. Let there be love. Matthew Regan on the piano there. Joe Pettitt on the bass, who's come dressed as
What now? What?
a character from
What?
Journey to the Centre of the Earth.
I fear this banter is starting to turn us into the Anton Deck of jazz. I don't know. I think it's getting that bad.
Well, you've got the forehead for it, so
Wow.
let's move
It's getting hard. Listen, I need to interrupt you so that we can pay your petrol bill to get you back up from where you came. Along the bottom of your screens, ladies and gentlemen, you will see a very unapologetic ask for money. We're really keen to keep these shows going on for you. I hope you enjoy them. I hope we're brightening up your Sunday afternoon. But it costs a bit of money to put them on. Matthew Regan here is the biggest expense of the day. And you can... Well worth it, though. I'm sure you'll agree. We're not just asking you for money for nothing, though. Oh, no. For we have a prize draw. Oh, yes. We have a prize draw. Because we've got CDs and a wonderful biography of the great sax player Roy Willocks in our armoury of prizes. This means that we've got one of the Len Phillips Big Band CDs. We've got the Lunchtime Jazz, the latest small band CD, and we've got 2 of your CDs as well to give away. Is that right?
Yes, we do. We have The Swing Thing and Live and Swinging.
Brilliant. Okay, so that's 4 CDs and a Roy Willocks biography. So if you can get your donations in or contributions to the Honesty Box, if you manage to do that before, let's say, 3:30, then that's going to give us time to make sure that they're all folded up and ready to be drawn in the most exciting moment of your afternoon. The things there. It's not a link. You can't click on it on the screen. You have to type it in, I think. But it's not very difficult. It's paypal.me/Len Phillips BB, and that will take you directly to where you can give us. Well, keep Matt on the road, really. Over to you. I'm sorry to interrupt. It's very important, as you can tell.
I'm just considering whether I should have put another 3 layers on. But I don't think I'm going to fit any more underneath the jacket. Matthew Regan is going to launch into the introduction to this next one, which, if it's not a complete pile of sodden paper, will be at last. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped in clover the night I looked at you. I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I have a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. You smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I have a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. You smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine at last. Joe Pettitt on the bass, Matthew Regan on the keys there. Super. Well, we've had a request. We had two. One was Shut Up and Get Off Big Nose, and the next one was what key do we do? We did have a request for some Tony Bennett, and we thought it would be nice to do something slightly off the beaten track for Tony Bennett. In the early 90s, Tony Bennett recorded an album in tribute to the great Fred Astaire. So we thought, why not pay tribute to both Fred Astaire and Tony Bennett by performing this next tune. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper, come let's mix with Rockefellers, walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts. Putting on the Ritz. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. That's where each and every Lulu Belle goes. Every Thursday evening with their swell bows, rubbing elbows, come let's mix with Rockefellers, walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mitts. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Once again, Matthew Regan and Joe Pettitt on bass. You'd think they'd give me a round of applause, wouldn't you? But no. Oh, thank you both. Yes.
He was ever so good on piano.
He was ever so good. Ever so good. Are we ready to move over to...
I haven't had a sign. No.
No.
There was a shout from the...
We're going to perform a couple of Sinatra tunes for you now. We've had lots of requests for Sinatra tunes. This next tune is dedicated to my cousin Vanessa, who's celebrating her 60th birthday today.
Oh.
Yeah. So, happy birthday, Vanessa.
Let's sing happy birthday, sir.
We could sing happy birthday, couldn't we?
It's been a while since we played.
It's been if we can remember how it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vanessa. Happy birthday to you. You make me feel so young. You make me feel as though spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I want to feel the way I do today, 'cause you You make me feel so young. You and I are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, lots of bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and grey, I wanna feel the way I do today. 'Cause you feel so. You make me feel so. You make me feel so young. Well done, everybody. Well done. We'll remain in the songbook of Frank Sinatra, and we'd like to dedicate this next tune to Eric and Joyce Nixon, who are great supporters of the band, great fans of the Len Phillips Big Band, and we wish you both well down there near Portsmouth, and hope that you are keeping well. Waterlooville, that's right, hey. Waterlooville, yes. We hope you tuned in. I think we're pretty certain that you have. So we wish you all the very best. And this next tune is dedicated to you. This is Irving Berlin's Cheek to Cheek. Yes, please. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hang around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. I love to climb a mountain and reach the highest peak, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. That charm about you will carry me through up to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. That charm about you will carry me through up to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing. We're out together dancing, out together dancing, cheek to cheek.
Yeah. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Well, thank you very much, Matt. Now, God, it's actually raining now, isn't it? You know, this morning it was a beautiful morning down here in Surrey, and the sun was up, and I thought, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And we put this gazebo up somewhere else, and I thought we better move it over just in case. And I'm glad we did. It's properly wet out there now. Anyway, as long as you're all right in your living rooms on the sofa. Now, something very, very exciting for you. Well, I think we can tell them, can't we? Yes. We are we're working on a very exciting new project with the full big band. We're hoping to be bringing you a live stream of the full big band live in concert from a world famous venue, and it really is a world famous venue, but I can't tell you what it is just yet. But we're not only going to bring you a live stream from this world famous venue, but we're going to record a new album, all being well, from this world famous venue, an album of Matthew Ford with the Len Phillips Big Band. We're very excited about this, as I can tell by the palpable sound of excitement that's coming back from the TV set at the moment. So if you don't already subscribe to the Len Phillips newsletter or follow us on Facebook or Twitter, please could I suggest that you do so that you don't miss out on this fabulous 16-piece big band that's going to be backing Matt in concert. Also, though, we're looking to you for a little bit of help, because what we want to do is make an album with Matt. Making big band albums is expensive, it turns out. You've got to pay people and stuff. And as you can imagine, after the pandemic that we're in at the moment, the coffers are pretty empty. And so what we've decided to do is what lots of these young pop acts do these days, so I'm told, is a Kickstarter campaign. So we're going to offer you, the wonderful supporters of the band, all sorts of goodies in order if you can support us in making the album. So we're going to have things like signed copies of the album. You can sponsor a song on the album. If you're feeling particularly flush, you can have Matthew Ford come and sing some numbers from the album for you in your home once the regulations allow. We've got all sorts of things lined up for you. It's not quite live yet, but while you're there, I really wanted to let you know about it. So do follow the band one way or another, and we'll be sure to let you know more. But it's pretty exciting, isn't it, Matt?
It's very exciting.
It's so exciting. It's pulled him away from the heat lamp over there.
So exciting.
No, it really is. It's going to I wish I could tell you where we're talking about doing this, because I couldn't be more excited about doing this. So please do follow us here, there, and everywhere. Now, we've got to hook up at some point in sorry, I've got the microphone now. Yes. More interesting and exciting news. We are going to be going very shortly live to America for the first of our special guests, a gentleman by the name of Eric Eve Garcia. Now, Eric is from New York. He lives in New York, but he's gone to visit his girlfriend in Boston, which sounds nice, doesn't it? Nice to visit anywhere right now, wouldn't it?
Is it warmer there than here?
No, probably not. It's pretty chilly there. So he's gone to visit his girlfriend in Boston. However, the building that she lives in has had a fire. Nobody's been hurt. They've all got out. But now Eric and his girlfriend are staying in a hotel, which means that he can't get back to New York. Well, you wouldn't want to, would you? If you're stuck with your girlfriend in a hotel in Boston, why would you go back to your flat in New York? I wouldn't bother. So Eric and his girlfriend are locked down in a hotel in Boston, and so Eric's had to go and find a studio somewhere in Boston. So today we're going to be going live, not to New York, but to a studio somewhere in Boston as we hook up with Eric Eve Garcia. I'm not sure if he's there yet. Is he there yet? He's nearly there, apparently. Okay. Should we do one little number?
Let's do one little number. Yeah, why not?
Do you want to do what do you want to do?
Besame mucho.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. This is a Latin number for you. So if the shag pile allows, then you can rumba to this.
Yes, indeed.
Feel free to use the lino in the kitchen to good effect. This is Matthew Ford, and this is Bésame Mucho.
Bésame, bésame mucho. Each time I cling to your kiss, I hear music divine. Bésame, bésame mucho. Hold me, my darling, and say you will always be mine. This joy is something new, my arms enfolding you. Never knew this thrill before. Whoever thought I'd be holding you close to me, whispering it's you I adore. Dearest one, if you should leave me, all of my dreams would take wing and my life would be through. Bésame, bésame mucho. Love me forever and make all my dreams come true. This joy is something new, my arms enfolding you. Never knew this thrill before. Whoever thought I'd be holding you close to me, whispering it's you I adore. Dearest one, if you should leave me, all of my dreams would take wing and my life would be through. Bésame mucho. Love me forever and make all my dreams come true. Love me forever and make all my dreams come true. It is tipping down with rain now, isn't it?
It really is. You probably see that. I wonder, can they see the? Oh, you want? Okay. You could probably see the drips coming down in front of the camera, can't you? Meanwhile, I'm working on my tan on this heat lamp here. It's coming on a treat, isn't it? Apparently, we've got time for one more before we cross to America. I'm just going to nip off stage and leave you with Matt and Matt. Sounds like a new boy band or something, doesn't it? Doesn't look like it though, does it? Sorry. I'll be off.
Yes, that's probably best. Don't forget that cow needs sorting out, Mr. Harriet. Okay. This next tune and the one we're going to do after our guest artists are both tunes that Matt and I have done. I've been lucky enough to do it at the BBC Proms with the John Wilson Orchestra. And the first one is a Sinatra tune for all the Sinatra fans out there. This is The Days of Wine and Roses, written by Henry Mancini. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through the meadowland toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses. and you. The days of wine and roses, the lonely night discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the golden smile that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. Matthew Regan on the piano there. How are we doing, Joe? Do we have our special guest lined up?
I think we do. Any second now. I've got some shout-outs.
Oh, okay.
We're nearly there. I've got a few people that are watching. Apparently, it's nice to know you're there. Thanks for getting in touch. Do put your comments in. We'll try and get some dedications out. Happy birthdays, that kind of thing. We've got compliments on Matt Regan's beard. Well done. Jean likes my suit, so shut up, Matt. Thanks, Jean. This is... Look at my speakers getting all wet. That's not good.
Jean got
It's
black
poor-
and white telly, though? That's the
can you
question.
pull that in a bit? Because that could blow up or something there. That'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Don't touch it, it's wet. We're right. Paul Jordan. Birthday shout-out. I'm getting these companies have been sort of filtered for me. So is it Paul Jordan's birthday? I don't know. If it is Paul, happy birthday. Janice Kirby. I don't know if this is from Paul Jordan. It's Janice Kirby's 70th birthday. So happy birthday to Janice.
Happy birthday, Janice.
Bernard Jones is watching from a wet and windy North Cornwall.
Not as wet as here.
No, it's not as bad as this. Shout out for Sandra from Andrew King. That's nice. Matt. Well, shout out from Andrew King. Matt, maybe you have to shout out. Diana says, where are the Bernie Sanders mittens? And George Webb. Wow, George. George Webb turns 100 in February. Hope you got your jab. It would be lovely if you could say hi to him. We can.
Hello,
Hi, George. Happy birthday. Happy 100th for February. I hope the Queen's been informed. That's important. Now, have we gone? I don't know if can I go on this thing yet? Are we live to America? He's setting up. Okay. Right. What are we on? We got time for another number.
It's all going very well. It's all very well. It's going.
Am I in this one? Oh, okay. I'm
No,
gonna.
you don't have to be in this one.
No, I've worked
No.
so hard. I'll leave it. I'll leave it once again with Matt and Matt.
Thank
you.
This is a tune that Matt and I performed on at the Albert Hall for yeah. I know. Look where he's got me. At the Albert Hall with the John Wilson Orchestra on Sky Arts. We also did it at one of the proms, I think. But we were preparing for one of the John Wilson tours, and we were asked if we would appear on Newsnight to promote the tour. Now, I don't think they'd ever had any music on Newsnight before, but we were asked to go on there to promote the tour, which was happening in the following few days. So we went there, and it was quite an experience, actually, wasn't it, Matt? We rehearsed about 15, 20 times this particular tune that we'd done hundreds of times before, various concerts and things like that. And so we'd rehearsed. They got us a nice piano in, didn't they? It was lovely. And we were in the studio, and we'd rehearsed this 15, 20 times, and we were getting quite, crikey, we've done this so many times. So we went, the light came on, and they said, it's not all bad news, because the John Wilson Orchestra Tour is taking place next week, and to take us out, Matt Ford and Matthew Regan. with this next tune. And you might still be able to find it somewhere on YouTube or somewhere like that, because I forgot the words. And I forgot the words just at the end of the tune, and you'll just see just the merest hint of panic in my eyes if you look very carefully. Hopefully today we'll get through it in one piece. It involves whistling, and I'm not sure whether my frozen face will whistle, but we'll see. This is called Swonderful. Swonderful, it's marvelous, she should care for me. It's awful nice, it's paradise, it's what I love to see. She's made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. Oh, it's wonderful, it's marvelous that she should care for me. It's wonderful, it's marvelous, she should care for me. It's awful nice, it's paradise, it's what I love to see. She's made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. Oh, it's wonderful, it's marvelous that she should care for me. La 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 la. Oh, it's wonderful, it's exceptional, it's magnifique, it's what I seek, it's elegant, it's what I want, it's quelque chose from head to toes, it's wonderful, it's marvelous that she should care for me. Well done. Well done. Well, that's a relief, ladies and gentlemen. That's yes, that's an absolute relief. Do we have any news on our special guest?
I think we're still tuning the piano or something.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I've got a shout out here. Christine Sparks has been in touch. Christine is Dave Black's brother, I think. Yes, Dave Black's brother, Christine. She says hello, and she's watching. Where are we? Shout out to Stan, their dad, who's watching at home at the moment. Well, I don't know who's home, but hi Stan and hi Christine. Glad to know that you're watching. Got lots of these. Hang on. Where are we? Oh, hang on. We also have a thank you from Elaine Dukes for playing Tony Bennett number. So that's no problem as well. Hi, Anne Everett. I never quite know how to say Anne's surname. Maybe you could spell that out somehow differently so that I can say it, because you're a good supporter and I always feel bad that I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry about that. It can be easy like Ford. Yes. There's no messing then, is there? No messing. Peter Clifford is watching. Hi, Peter. Good to know. And Denise... oh, God. Wow, that's a good name. Denise DeLuccio Starbo. Sounds great when Matt sings this with an entire orchestra or just one great piano accompanist. See, that's nice, isn't it?
Thank you very much indeed.
I'm still looking for that great piano accompanist, but apart from that... and one more, Valerie DeVol, Trev and hers golden wedding anniversary. Golden wedding anniversary, congratulations, guys. It's time that we go over to America. Now, I have to do something here on my phone. Oh, hang on. Any minute now. I could... God, it's exciting, isn't
Very
it?
well.
I tell you what, I think we're going to go live to America. So you two can go. So the idea is that we go to America, and then these guys literally are going back to their cars where they'll start the engine and drive home. No, they'll come back and they'll warm up because it's parky. So they're going to go there, get themselves warmed up, and we are going to go to Boston. Hang on. Oh, right. Now this is so I have to do this bit on the phone. But what? If you left your car keys somewhere? He's left his car keys down here. He can't go and warm up. That's brilliant. Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna put this microphone down, and then I think I'm gonna hear Eric. Eric.
Hello, Joe.
Eric Garcia, everybody.
Joe Pettitt, what's going on? I'm so glad this worked out. I'm so glad I'm here.
Look, I've smartened up. I put a tie on.
Oh, hey, look at you.
Hey, Eric, how you doing? We haven't worked together for what? Is it 4 years?
I think it's closer to 5 or 6. I think
Wow.
It was the first time I played London, actually. It was Crazy Cops. It was I remember it. It was just kind of a golden time. We had the best. I was so grateful to you. That was really fun.
We did a whole week at Crazy Cops, which is a cabaret venue in Piccadilly Circus in London.
Exactly.
And I was knocked out with Eric's performance. I can't remember how we ended up getting in touch with one. Was it through Billy Stritch?
No, it was Gary Williams.
Gary, brilliant.
Yeah.
So we got in touch and we did a great week. And I thought I can't wait to work with Eric again. But
thank you so much.
Well, it's tricky to do across the pond, though, isn't it? You know, and until now.
Well, you've been Mike. This is so resourceful. I love this. But I love that it's outside. I'm sorry if you're in it's terribly uncomfortable for you. I'm very cozily inside in this pretty nice rehearsal recording studio that I found.
We're so pleased for you.
But how's it been going?
Well, it's okay here. We're in serious lockdown at the moment. We're not allowed anywhere. Legally, we're allowed to perform not for any audience that's present, but we're allowed to do online performances either outdoors or from concert halls or theatres, but there aren't any. So we've gone to the outdoors for this. But what about over your side of the Atlantic? What's happening?
Well, not a lot. I mean, virtual shows, of course, as I know you have there as well. There have been a bunch of really spectacular. The most recent one was a really spectacular online effort and concert to save birdland. There have been various efforts to save some really wonderful clubs and venues. But musically, I mean, I've done some. I was part of a New Year's show that broadcast New Year's Eve. But otherwise, it's sort of fashioning one's own shows as you're doing today, best we can. I mean,
I've enjoyed watching you in your apartment. There've been some really great shows from there. If anybody wants to check out Eric, do find him on Facebook. He's often giving his own live shows. Anyway, I'll let you get on with the show. I need to go and warm up with the others. Well, not with the others.
Please
They're
do.
in their cars. Honestly, I'm going back to my house. They're in their cars, and I'll leave you the world in the capable hands of Mr. Eric Eve Garcia. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. The blues don't care who's got 'em. The blues don't care who cried. The blues don't care who's lonely or whose tears are in whose eyes. When someone's heart is broken, the blues are not to blame. The blues don't care who's got 'em. So tonight they just call my name. They heard the breeze in the tree, singing weird melodies. and they name that a part of the blues. And from a chair there came a Webb, from a downhearted frail, and they claim that a part of the blues are from a whippoorwill high on a hill. They took a new note and pushed it through on until it was worn into a blue note. And then they nursed it, and they rehearsed it, and they gave out the news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. When someone's heart is broken, the blues are not to blame. The blues don't care who's got 'em. So tonight, they just call my name. I thought it's not to get, mawkish about it, but it's kind of a blue time for a lot of people. So I thought best thing the blues are good at doing is taking something melancholic and working a way through it. So that's the blues, Don't Care, and Birth of the Blues, of course. So let's see. What else do we do? We've got, all right. I hope I'm assuming everybody's a huge Billie Holiday fan as I am. I just assumed that. So this is, I promise, not a depressing song. It's a really, really lovely song. A classic of Billie Holiday's. Like the wind shakes the bough, she moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible could take a little while. I'll say I'll move the mountain, and I'll move the mountain if she wants him out of the way. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy in love am I. I say I'll walk through fire, and I'll walk through fire. If she wants it, so shall it be. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy in love, you see. Like the wind that shakes the bough, she moves me with a smile. The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible could take a little while. Well, I say I'll care forever, and I mean forever. if I have to hold up the sky. Crazy, she calls me. Sure, I'm crazy. Crazy in love. Crazy, she calls me. A wonderful Billie Holiday tune. Not too balladish. I don't think it dragged too much in.
Wow, thanks. We've got the echoey thing.
Oh, we've got the echo.
Eric, that was wonderful.
My pleasure, my friend.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me on. Listen, I'm just, I wish I could. I feel like a bit of a cheat not sharing the cold with you. I feel guilty, actually.
It's been noted. Don't worry.
Well,
thanks ever so much, Eric. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Eve Garcia.
Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you, my friend. Great
Two people in the garden. But all around the world, they're watching. If you do want to check out Eric once again, I do suggest that you follow him on Facebook. Or is there anywhere else they can find you?
Well, my site, ericevegarcia.com. Otherwise, it's Eric Eve Garcia across Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. It's the same handle on all platforms.
Brilliant. Well, we're gonna move back now to the studio. Thanks once again to Eric, and as we this is the studio. It's the garden studio.
This is it.
So here we are in the garden studio. I've gone back to the other mic. I hope they're keeping up on the tech in there. They're doing an amazing job. This is Danny and Chris Traves. They are running this pretty amazing operation on an app, almost literally on a shoestring. There's probably a shoestring holding it together somewhere. This is quite impressive stuff we're doing here, going all around the world.
Yep.
Anyway, we're back to you now. What have you got for us, Matt?
We're going to remain in the songbook of the great Gene Kelly. And this one is Almost Like Being in Love. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, It's almost like being in love. Of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling, It's almost like being in love.
I've got no idea. My bass is soaking wet. The floor, the music. Folks, this is what I'm now laughingly playing from. I think we should play another number.
Yes.
I don't think we should have asked for requests, shouldn't we? I think we should play one more number, and then we're going to go to our next special guest live in. The less glamorous Essex. Sorry to anybody in Essex. It's a lovely part of the world, beautiful part of the world. You're from Essex. Well, I didn't diss Essex. There was nothing against Essex. This isn't in Essex, by the way. This is in Suffolk.
Yeah.
There are fields in Essex. It's a lovely part of the world. I honestly, it's not in Boston, is it? You know, Boston sounds a lot more exotic right now. Anywhere's more exotic than this. Right. What are we playing, Matt? Oh, lovely. What key do you do that in? F. Thanks. Excellent.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if you ever plan to motor west, travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. Looks so, so pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Would you get hip to this timely tip and go make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it goes from St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City. Looks so, so pretty, you'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, Flagstaff, Arizona. Don't forget Winona, Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino. Would you get hip to this timely tip and go make that California trip? Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matthew Ford. And on piano, Matthew Regan. And now, hang on. They have people on the BBC doing this sort of thing for you. I'm pretty sure. Now, hang on. I've got to clip this. I've got water on the camera. I think you guys can go.
Okay.
Look, everybody. Look.
Hey!
It's Joanna Eden.
I'm just going to turn you off this computer.
Can you hear me, Joe?
I can. Sorry, I'm just turning you off the computer.
Oh, that's nice.
Joe!
Joanna Eden and Andres
Woo!
Lafone.
You're doing a great job. Andres Lafone behind me, yes. Greetings from Essex. Tell you what, it's so cozy in this room. I can't tell you how cozy we are. It's so lovely.
I'm so pleased for you. Look, there's so much water on my camera.
Oh. I tell you what about a view of your herbaceous borders?
Oh, I can hardly hear you over the rain, to be completely honest with you, Joe.
We'd like to have a tour of the garden and see all your
wellies on.
herbaceous borders.
If you look over there, you can just about see the chickens that featured in the last stream from the garden.
Are they out and about? They're on lockdown in Essex.
Flu at the moment, you see. They're not allowed. It's illegal to let your chickens out.
I know, we've got chickens down the bottom of our garden as well. They're all
locked
up, miserable.
All kinds of trouble if you don't lock them up.
I know, but the squirrels, I tell you what, the squirrels were getting so naughty on our feeder that we had to grease the pole. So they couldn't get out with their little hands. That's the kind of fun we get up to here.
Sorry, it's really loud. I actually can't hear you. I'm gonna talk and pretend that I can hear what you're saying.
Just nod.
I'm just going to introduce the people at home to Joanna and Andreas all at once. So I've never met Andreas. I've been tuning in to the wonderful live streams that you guys have been putting out. Is it every Friday?
Every Friday at 8, yes, requests.
It's brilliant. It's
Absolute
really good.
chaos.
The one I tuned into, Joanna's friend turned up at the window and sung from outside. It's really, you've got to tune in. You've got to watch this. It's brilliant, brilliant telly. Not quite as good as Live in the Garden, obviously. Nothing.
No, it's not. Well, it's not as moist.
But a great show. So do follow Joanna Eden on Facebook, and then you can watch this going on. I'm going to hand over. I need to go and warm up, dry out. The base is soaking wet. Anyway.
Go and have a lie down and a
massage.
massage.
Yeah, I'm going to put my feet up. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Joanna Eden and Andres Lafone. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. You can get a shave while you're at it. Okay. So we're going to start with a bit of Reverend Al Green. 1, 2, 3, and. I'm so in love with you. Oh, whatever you want to do, it's all right with me. Yeah. You make me feel so brand new. I want to spend my whole life with you. Papa, since we've been together, loving you forever, it's all I can see. Well, let me be the one you come running to. Why don't you, baby? I'll never be untrue. So, darling, let's stay together. Loving you whether the nights are good, bad, happy or sad. Darling, why don't we stay together? Loving you where the times are good, bad, happy or sad. So tell me why do people break up? Well, then turn around and make up. Well, I just can't see. 'Cause you would never do that to me, would you, baby, now? Being around you is all it's all I need, so darling, why don't we stay together? Ooh, yeah, loving you where the times are good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, happy. Why don't we stay together? Ooh, yeah, loving you where the times are good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad, happy, good or bad, happy or sad. Let's stay together. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Together. There we are. Whoa! And the crowd went wild. And just needed to correct Joe there, because it's not Andreas Lafone, it's Andres Lafone. It took me a while to figure it out as well. Deeply offended over there. But we're here in Saffron Walden, North Essex, enjoying, yes, another miserable day of lockdown, but we're indoors, so, you know, There's no problem for us. I'm not bragging or anything, but it's all very easy. We're going to do one more tune, and this is a tune. It's one we wrote. It must have been May or June, something like that. So it's definitely a lockdown lyric, and it's a lot of pleasure to be here. So thank you so much. Before we go, I want to say a massive, massive thank you to Joe for having us, to Matt for performing brilliantly, and Eric. And just please do keep those contributions going in, keeping the Len Phillips Big Band going. And thank you for having us. So that's my little spiel. And now we're going to do a song Andres is going to start off. It's called Smiling. Sending love to everybody out there. I wake up smiling when I remember you're in my life now. I wake up purring like a cat who got the cream. My eyes wide open, I walk into an empty room, but I know you're in my life, so I'll keep smiling on and on. I dream to spaces, speaking words of angels, each one caresses, every message touching me. My heart wide open, I walk into a mystery, but I know you're in my heart, so I keep smiling on and on. Maybe I'm in a dream, nothing more than a heavenly creation, and you're not what you seem, 'cause I made you in my imagination. But I'm not letting go, 'cause I believe in this gentle peace. Now I know you're in my life, so I'll keep smiling on. Maybe I'm in a dream, nothing more than a heavenly creation, and you're not what you seem, 'cause I made you in my imagination. But I'm not letting go, 'cause I believe in this gentle peace. Now I know you're in my life, so I'll keep smiling on and on. I'll keep smiling on and on. Well, I'll keep smiling. I'll keep smiling. I'll keep smiling on. I'll keep smiling on. I'll keep smiling on. I'll keep smiling on.
Joanna.
Smiling.
Thank you ever so much.
Oh, it's an
Andres,
absolute
I've been saying your
pleasure.
name all the time. Andres.
Andres, it's fine. Andreas.
Is it all right? I don't want to fall out having never met.
Thank you.
For real.
Beautiful playing.
Thanks for having us.
Great playing, great singing. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to work
Thank
with
you.
you again in person.
Same. Missing you, missing everybody.
Well, at least you're warm though. You know.
It's so warm here. I'm
lucky
actually too
you.
warm. I'm too warm, Joe, if anything. Yeah.
Do check out Joanna Eden on Facebook. Thank you, guys. We'll see you soon.
Right, I'm back here now. I think have you flicked back to me? Yeah, I think so. Look, Matt's snapping his fingers because he wants to play. We've got a raffle to draw. I've got to draw it myself because Vicky's put them. No, you can't touch them. You see, because Vicky's put them in there, and then we'd have to get close. Oh, hang on. How many was it? It's 5, isn't it? 2 of yours, 2 of the bands, and the book.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You can choose, by the way. There's 5 prizes. Once I've called out your name, maybe you could get in touch, or I'll get in touch. Find out which one you want, because it'd be silly to send you the one that you've already got. And if you don't like Matt all that much, then I won't send you one of his. That kind of thing.
Know it's cold out here, didn't you?
It's cold. I'll get on with it.
Yeah.
So you've just been in and warmed up. God's sake! Right, here we go. We have got. Can someone write this down? In the house? I think. In the house, my family are monitoring this and writing out raffle tickets. We have got Ronald Davis. Ronald Davis. Prize for Ron Davis. Well done, Ron. Thank you for supporting us. Much appreciated. God, she can't type. She can't write either. How am I supposed to read that? It's Linda, I think. Linda Curion. This is not Linda that can't write. I'm sure Linda can write perfectly well. It's my wife that can't write. Linda Kernon? What is that? I don't know. Linda, you've won. We'll work out who it is and I'll get in touch. Congratulations. Thank you to Linda. We've got Alice Kent. Hey! Hi, Alice. Alice is the other half of one of our trombone players, John Stokes. We have got Donald. I don't know what that says. Hallam? Donald Hallam, I think that is. Donald Hallam. Thanks, Don, for your support. It's what?
Lee Hallamstad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Lee Hallamstad. What's the chances? That's quite a long way away, isn't it? I hope the postage isn't more expensive.
Sheffield.
Could you do a round trip? Go out that way. And David Lawson as well. Oh, hello, David. Well done. Excellent. Nice to see some regular names, great supporters there. So we'll get in touch and work out which prize best suits you. Thanks once again to everyone for watching. It has been nice to play, hasn't it? Even in the rain, even damp, even freezing cold.
Yes.
Just imagining the sound of their applause at home from the settee has done it for us, hasn't it, really? It's kept us going.
It has.
Folks, do follow us on Facebook. Follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube. That way you get the notifications. Do hit that subscribe button. I don't really know what it does, but I'm told you're supposed to hit it. Please share all of our social media stuff and everything with your friends. We're trying to build up this online audience as much as we can. We hope that once we're all out and about, which can't be that far off now, we hope to keep the online stuff going on, because we know that we can't be in all parts of the country at once, but we know that if we're playing at a theatre down in, I don't know, Eastbourne, and you're watching at Lee Hallam's dad in Sheffield, that you might want to tune in. So we're hoping to make this whole thing a sustainable thing that we can carry on bringing you these live stream concerts. So do follow us on Facebook. Sign up for the newsletter. Don't forget, we've got this very exciting big project coming up with Matt and the full big band, a live stream and an album no less, and a Kickstarter campaign that we could really do with your help on. So do sign up to stay in touch with us. We got one more number for you. Matthew, do you want to tell the lovely people at home what this is?
I will. I've got to do a shout out first, haven't I, to the Clay Dads Golf Society.
There was a threat involved.
My home village. So hi guys, this one is for everyone out there. This is called Bye Bye Blackbird. Pack up all my cares and woe, here I go singing low. Bye bye blackbird. when somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed and light the light. I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye-bye. Blackbird, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Matthew Regan on piano, me on the double bass, and the wonderful singing sensation that is Matthew Ford. You also had guest appearances. We'd like to thank them very much for appearing here on today's live stream. From Eric Eve Garcia, live from Boston, Massachusetts, and from Essex, we had the wonderful Joanna Eden and Andres Lafone. Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us at home. Do stay in touch, and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Goodbye!
Ever plan to motor west? Travel my way, take the highway, that's the best. Get your kicks on Route 66. Well, it winds from Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way. Get your kicks on Route 66.